Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about why you are unmotivated for school, and I'm going to be talking about 5 topics that might be the reason for it. The first topic is going to be being with your head in the clouds all day. The second topic is going to be the teachers that are unmotivating themselves. Number 3 is feeling like you're not learning anything. Number 4 is laziness, and number 5 is going to be comparing yourself to other people. At the end of the video, I will talk about 2 things that might help create that motivation for school. But let's continue to the first topic. So being with your head in the clouds, I've had that for the past couple of years, mostly since quarantine started. And it was because I started to have my spiritual awakening, because I was all the time in my head about spirituality, this and the spiritual realm and meditating and astral projecting and all these weird things. It made my head not being connected to reality and actually forgetting that I also have other obligations other than doing spiritual stuff and that whole other thing. It doesn't even have to be about spirituality. It could be literally anything. Maybe you are religious and you only think about life after death. And that is mostly the thing I want to hit on. It might look like it doesn't correlate, but when you are always thinking about life after death or things that are not connecting you to the physical world, you won't take anything serious, and that also makes you very unmotivated for school. So regardless of your religion, spirituality, or whatever, stay grounded and try to stay present and know that you can't meditate or you can't pray if you don't have a roof on your head. You need to have a job or a way to make money, and that is something that you do in the real physical plane. I just don't want you to forget that. Topic number 2 is the teachers being unmotivating themselves. I've also had a lot of experience with this because I am in my last year of high school right now, but I've had teachers that would be telling their backstories on how they became a teacher and what they were doing before. And I had this one math teacher, and she was also my mentor of that year. She was talking about how she wanted to do something with IT computer stuff, and there were so many men in that study program that she dropped out because she didn't have the feeling that she was included in it. So she was just trying different stuff out, studying other things, and she eventually ended up as a math teacher. And she wasn't even excited to tell that story. She seemed so sad, and I felt bad for her. I had that feeling of why should I be motivated to go to school when I could end up like her? No offense to her, but that doesn't seem like a succeeded life. And also a thing that some teachers do is that they teach, but it is without any passion or without any regard to the students that might have a hard time understanding the subject, and they're just thinking of, okay, I have to teach this, and if they don't understand, so be it. Number 3 is about feeling like you're not learning anything. So a big thing in life that they don't really prepare you for at school is that the most of the things that you achieve or the success that other people achieve in life is because of this certain 80%. And the 80%, what I'm talking about, is doing. And the other 20% maybe preparing and theory and all those other things. But nothing of that would be in existence if they didn't do. So the thing about school is that you have to remember everything from head and spit all of that out in the test that you have to make with the exam. And that is going to make you feel very unmotivated because you're just thinking, okay, so life is basically about remembering everything, but why do I see that certain people are more successful in life that didn't finish school, and others that fully finished school are depressed and may have a great job but lost it because it wasn't as secure as they thought it would be? So these kind of examples can make one very unmotivated for school, and I have had that feeling for a long time too. At the end of the video, I will talk about how you can handle that. That is just also a reason why you may feel unmotivated to go to school or even learn at school. Number 4 is a very easy one, laziness. We are all lazy. even the most successful people can be lazy, but it's just about how you handle that and how you minimize that laziness. A way to beat laziness is to just do. I know it sounds easy to say, but if you're just forcing yourself to do, it will make it much easier. You also have to recognize that the thing that you want to do or have to study for school or go to school, it is not fun. Just realize and recognize it is not fun, but you're not doing it for fun. You're doing it to learn something. And that is what helped me stay motivated for school. And it might sound weird, but it's mostly about no one actually like this. Even if kids say that they like going to school, no one actually does. So you have to have in mind it is not for fun, and we'll just have to do it. So number 5 is comparing yourself to other people. So there might be other students at your school that have an easier time with going to school, or almost every time present, or are almost every time present, have make their homeworks, all those kind of stuff. Also, a thing that I want to touch on is these academic validation accounts on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, those Pinterest posts that you see. And I don't know if you can see it, but right over there, I've made a mood board and for this year, and I can make a video about why I made a mood board and how I basically did it. I also have some pictures of these academic validation photos that are just pictures of all A's and study pictures, but you have to imagine yourself in that, and you have to stop comparing yourself to other people. If you have the feeling that you need a little bit more work on this subject in class, don't be ashamed that you have a harder time learning about it. Other people have other things that they are not that good at. They may be good at school, but they have zero social skills, and you might be the social butterfly of the school and have the talent of being very sociable or something else. And I don't want you to compare yourself to other people, because no one will be you and you are not going to be them. No one is the same and you are unique. So the first step is going to be about having a clear goal. So having a goal is making you feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You know where you want to go and what steps you have to take. You know the reason why you are going to school. And it might be because you want to be a doctor. And I suggest you write everything down that you want to achieve in life and what your end goal is basically. And that is going to help you stay focused on why you are going to school or why you have to make this homework. It might suck, but at the end of the day, this is what you are going to achieve with it. And that is going to help you with the focus and the motivation and the drive to keep going. So the second tip is for the people that want to do something in their life that has actually nothing to do with school. To be more specific, you don't actually need a diploma to achieve that certain thing. So I want to be an entrepreneur and I want to have my own business later. And to achieve that, I don't actually need school for that. But don't make that unmotivate you. I actually use that to keep going. I don't have anything to lose really. Wanting to achieve something in your life that has nothing to do with school takes off the stress of learning for a test or making your homework. It takes off that stress and that pressure, and it actually makes you do better at school. At least that's what I have experienced. Even for the people that don't want to be an entrepreneur or something where you don't need a diploma for, have a plan B that makes you feel secure and makes you feel comfortable and takes off the stress that you constantly feel and the pressure to achieve constantly. So I hope you learned something from this video. Please leave a like and also a comment. And if you have any new video ideas or you like the video, please tell me why you did like the video in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.